Hey guys, welcome to today's video. Today we're going to be talking about my top foundations and a couple of things that I do to prep my skin for foundation and some products that have changed my skin for the better. Okay, let's get into it. Okay, so before I put on my foundation, there's a couple of things I want to go over with you guys that have really helped me with the look of my foundation, the longevity of it, like all that good stuff. Okay, I always make sure that I'm wearing some type of eye moisturizer because I do have dark circles, I get dry under my eyes, I have fine lines and wrinkles under my eyes, so keeping that super moisturized is going to keep it from caking up and just emphasizing those lines throughout the day. So I've really been liking the It Cosmetics Confidence in an Eye Cream. You can get this, I think I got it at Ulta. It's actually pretty fairly priced. I think it was in the $30 range. But this seeps into the skin super fast. And I feel like it's really changed the way that my concealer stays put. When I don't use it, I can definitely tell a difference. So find yourself a good eye cream and stick to it. Also, there's two products that have absolutely changed my skin. I've been using them for the past 3 months, and I used to go for a pore filling primer, a blurring primer, something like that, because I felt like my pores were really large and just my skin just was not looking that great. So I was just trying to make it invisible, you know what I'm saying? But these two products from Drunk Elephant have changed my skin. Like, I don't even see my pores anymore. They're gone. Like, it's just evened out my skin tone. My skin feels more toned, actually. It's just like this, the canvas of my skin is smoother, the texture's gone, the pores are minimized. Like, I never in the past spent a lot of money on, you know, a lot of serums and facial creams and stuff because I felt like everything that I had tried and spent money on before really didn't make that big of a difference. So I would just buy Olay or whatever, you know, until these two guys. This is the TLC from Boost Glycolic Night Serum. I think I've mentioned this before in another video, and this is the C Firma Day Serum. Both of these are fantastic. I mean, if you can't afford both of these products, I would probably go for this Framboos, the night serum. I think it probably has made the most difference, but since I combined these two within like a month, I was like, holy crap, my skin's never looked better. I swear to you, this is a game changer. Anyway, okay, so I usually put on my C serum and then my eye cream, and instead of using an actual primer lately, I've been using these two different products, and I just lost one of them. Where did it go? Oh, crap. Oh, here it is. Okay. This one is from Pixi. It's the Rose Flash Balm. This is an instant skin booster. This stuff is really, really great. Like I said, in combination with how good, thankfully, my skin has been doing lately. I pat it in. It does have a little bit of a rose florally scent to it. So if you don't like anything with scents, I would stay away from this. But it's just so awesome. Oh my gosh. Like, it goes on clear. It's very moisturizing. I mean, I love the smell of roses. I think it's great. $24 at Target. You can find this Pixi brand. Highly recommend this stuff. And I do have combination oily skin, and it is super moisturizing and it works really good for me. So I wouldn't be too scared if I were you if you do have oilier skin. Also, from Physicians Formula, this Rosé All Day. I know everything I have has roses in it because I love that stuff. But this is an oil-free serum. It brightens and tightens. I've been using this as a primer as well when I want a little bit more of luminosity. Couldn't say that. I'm wearing it today. My skin looks a little bit luminous. It just feels more dewy and just I feel youthful, you know, when I use this. I'm gonna show you guys what this stuff looks like. It goes on. It has this like, see if you can see the shimmer. See that little bit of a shimmer to it? And this is going to be underneath your foundation, so it's not going to be like crazy or anything. It just gives this soft, just like a little bit of a shimmer to your skin. There's no glitter or anything in it. It's just really nice. It smells like roses. It's already dried down. Like, it's just great. So these are the two things that I've been using in lieu of a primer, and I'm really happy with these two. Okay, let's get into the foundation. foundation I'm wearing today, and right now my all-time favorite is this Missha. It's a Perfect Cover BB cream. This is a Korean BB cream. It's more full coverage, not full coverage, more coverage than a standard BB cream. I can't even explain how good it is. It's like your skin, but better. It melts into the skin. I don't feel cakey. I don't feel heavy. I just feel like I put on another moisturizer and I'm good to go. It blends out really easy. It's got SPF 42. I don't know if I said that. I'm in the shade number 23. You can find this on Target's website. You can also find it on Amazon. I think it was about $13. This is one of the best foundations I've ever used. I love it. It does kind of have, since it is Korean, they tend to have like a grayish undertone, but that actually works for my skin. I'm really liking this. The only downside about this is there's no shade range. I mean, I think there's like 4 different colors to choose from. If you're really wanting to try this, I would suggest getting either the NYX or the Cover FX, the little color drops. You can change the foundation color from lighter to darker or darker to lighter or whatever works for you. But if you're dying to try it, I think that's probably the only option for you if they don't have your shade range. Okay, now how I apply these foundations, I usually use 3 different types of tools. Not at the same time, obviously, but you know. Today I use this giant Real Techniques. This is their face and body sponge. I just like it because it's so quick, this really big one. You know, I use this part for the foundation, pat it all out. It takes no time. For my concealer, I use this pointed end, just pinch and pat out before I set my concealer. Really love this. Another one that I really, really love, I just bought a brand new one. This is the L'Oreal Blend Artist. Now make sure that you're always dampening your sponges. I know some people forget that that's like, makes a world of a difference. You're not gonna like any type of sponge if you don't dampen. So make sure you're doing that. But these 2 are my go-to. I don't need to spend $20 on a beauty blender. This was like $5. I think this was maybe $5 or $6. They're awesome. If I feel like I'm wanting a little bit more full coverage, I will use a foundation brush. I love It Cosmetics face brushes. This is the It Cosmetics It brush for Ulta. And this is like the angled one. I really do like this brush. They're super, super soft. The only thing that I have to say about when I use a brush is I'll usually go in after and just kind of pat everything out with a blender or a sponge, whatever. Just because I feel like it doesn't... I feel like the brush makes my foundation sometimes a little bit streaky. So I want everything to just be seamless. So I'll go in with this and just kind of pat it out. Okay, yes, so that's my number 1. Okay, another foundation that I'm really, really, really been liking lately, and I know some people either hate this foundation or they love it, but I am more of a light to medium foundation wearer. I don't really like full coverage unless it's like a special event or, you know, I'm gonna have all this stuff going on during the day and I want stuff to stay put and everything's hidden, you know, if I have a breakout, whatever. But this new Marc Jacobs, this is the Shameless Youth 24-Hour Foundation. I am in light Y210. I really like this. It's like a second skin as well. You know, it says that it's going to be like a medium to full coverage foundation, but it really isn't. It's more of a light to medium foundation, but it looks like second skin. I don't feel super heavy. I don't get oily with it. It lasts pretty well throughout the day, and it's just like an easy foundation to wear. I feel like it would work for oily and dry skin, but for me, I'm really, really liking this foundation, so yeah. But if you don't want to spend all this money on Marc Jacobs, then I would try this, well, if you have oily skin, I would try this Matte + Poreless from Maybelline. This is a go-to. I wear this all the time. It's really easy to blend. It kind of maintains my oils throughout the day, so if it's a really hot day and I'm already like, you know, crazy hormones going on or something like that and I'm super oily, this really does help maintain my oils. And I do have to set all these with powder, you know, of course, but you can build this up. It's medium coverage. You can build it up a little bit, and you know, if you need a little bit more, just go in with that concealer on those places where your makeup usually breaks down and add a little bit more coverage. That's what I do. But those 3 are my go-to foundations right now. You can get this Marc Jacobs at Sephora. I think it was like, I want to say $52. It is pretty pricey, but I really do love it. This Fit Me foundation, I got this at Target. I think it was $6, $6.99, something like that. I am in the shade 112 Natural Ivory. But these guys are my go-to foundations right now. I am testing out a couple other ones that I'll talk about in an upcoming video. But just for easy, everyday makeup, I really do like these guys. And I feel like they'll work, again, for oily and dry skin. If you want to know what kind of powders I'm using to set my foundations, I have two different powders that I go to all the time. It's this Laura Mercier, the translucent setting powder. This is just a cult favorite. This is a really, really great powder. If you want something from the drugstore that's super, super cheap, this is going to be funny because there's a grandma who passed away a long time ago, and every time I smell this and look at it, it reminds me of her. She wasn't my grandmother, but she treated me like I was her grandchild. Anyway, this is the Cody Airspun. This stuff is great. I mean, I can't really tell that much of a difference with these two. This one's $5. This is the mini size, and it was 23 bucks. I mean, if you're not used to using a loose, translucent powder to set your face, try the Cody Airspun first, or the Maybelline Fit Me has a really good loose powder to set your foundation with. But yeah, guys, so that's kind of what I'm doing right now with foundations. I will be filming a how-to, so a step-by-step, how do I get my look, how do I get my foundation to look the way it does, just some tips for you guys and all that. So stay tuned if you want to see that upcoming video. I'll be posting it next week. So give this video a thumbs up if you liked it. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel, and I will see you guys later. Thanks.